Blink-182 are back with a brand new song called Can't Go Back, and we're going to talk about it. While I love what this song represents, it doesn't necessarily mean that I like how it sounds. Can't Go Back starts with a Neighborhood DeLong riff and a California-era Mark Hoppus vocal, with Travis Barker adding synthesizers and piano flourishes in a way that's not too far off from Untitled or Self-Titled or No Tit Lead or Spray Painty Facey Face album. At first listen, it's easy to think that Blink-182 are cashing in on the warm welcome that they got with the title track from One More Time. But I gotta be honest, first listens are always challenging for me. I don't always click with the song on the first time around. I always got to give at least one more time around the record player before I can give an honest opinion. And that's what I've done here with Can't Go Back. I feel like it's a darker Mark song that's particularly or partially inspired by his battle with cancer. If not in the lyrical material, maybe just in the vibe that this song is given off. He did have to relearn how to sing and perform, and Can't Go Back is one board in the bridge that Mark is building to a faster paced and more upbeat songwriting style for him inside of the original, the OG, the popular version of Blink-182 with Mark, Tom, and Travis back together again. And heck, those fast-paced Mark songs might not even appear on the next Blink-182 record, the follow-up to One More Time, but I feel like those are
coming.
For those reasons, I think that this is a very important song in Blink-182 history. Can't Go Back, it shows the fusion of Tom eccentricities within a Mark song, a Mark-focused song. So it's also important to the band as a whole in allowing Tom DeLonge's spacey vibes, Angels and Airwaves, into the more pop-punk world of what Mark writes in Blink-182. It's Plus 44 meets Angels and Airwaves. In a Blink-182 song, the history is there and being used for a huge upheaval in the creation of Blink-182 material. I said it correctly that time. In the change that had to happen within Blink-182. But it's a very surprising one to see successfully pulled off, to actually see done in the band. The music is dark, brooding, shaving cream, and excellently crafted. But for me, the lyrics on this thing are what make this a 5 out of 5 Blink-182 song that I had to come around on. Had to come around on it a lot.
Wait until I tell my grandkids they're coming.
And I relate to the opening lines. This is where we're going to talk about the lyrics a little bit. This is where the song succeeds in the words, the lyrics, and maybe the instrumental will do better in the studio version that is coming supposedly on a super deluxe version of One More Time. Thank you, Hubert. The music, dark and brooding, excellently crafted. The lyrics are perfect. I relate to the opening lines about escaping reality, containing monsters or demons within an anxiety-ridden body. And it kind of makes me want to sing Rotting by Green Day for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it now. I'm rotting inside the copyright my life. And hopefully you've learned this, and hopefully I've learned this. You cannot change another person. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. And aside from the one line about not allowing them to divide us, this song is an incredibly bleak outlook of a track. Coffins, train wrecks, blame, shame, silence, violence, like violence, like this video. You unalive me forever and after. Blink-182 are back with a brand new song called Can't Go Back. And while I love what the song represents, I don't necessarily like how it sounds. Blink-182 are... Start over from the top! Blink-182 are back with a brand new song called Cant. Blink-182 are back with a brand new song called Can't Go Back. And while I love what the song represents, I don't necessarily like how it sounds. Can't Go Back starts with a Neighborhoods DeLong riff and a California-era Mark Hoppus vocal, with Travis Barker adding synthesizers, piano flourishes in a way that's not too far off from Untitled or Self-Titled or No Titled or Spray Paint Facey Funny album. At first listen, and it's really easy to think that Blink-182 are cashing in on a... For those reasons, I think it's a very important song, this new Can't Go Back. It's a very important track in Blink-182 history. Can't Go Back shows the fusion of Tom's eccentricities within a Mark song, so it's also important to a band as a whole in allowing Tom DeLonge's spacey vibes into the more pop-punk world of what Mark writes. Plus, and in a Blink-182 song, the history is there and being used, aside from the one line about allowing coffins, train wrecks, blame, shame, silence, violence.
I cannot stop thinking about them coming.
I've tried hundreds of different ways to make them come.
Every night, I pray for them to come.
My husband and I would love to watch them come.
If they come, I'm getting hammered.
We would do anything to make them come.
That's right, honey. Anything.
If they come, I'm gonna explode.
Could you imagine all three of them coming?
That'd be sick.
If they're gonna come, I better start stretching.
Wait until I tell my grandkids they're coming.
Oh, they're gonna come!
Guys, they're gonna come!
They're gonna come!
They're coming!
They're finally coming!
I ain't that good little